Hey y'all, so Aries women, check it out. I had a 20-year friendship with an Aries woman. 20 years, okay? And we stopped being friends because she could not remember my birthday and how to spell my name. And I feel like if I'm supposed to be your best friend after 20 years, you should be able to know those two things, right? Her excuse was she don't remember nobody's birthday. Her daughter's birthday was 2 weeks is 2 weeks before mine. She says she don't even remember her daughter's birthday. Her other daughter or somebody, whoever, got to remind her that her birthday is coming up or whatever. So I'm like, I don't care who birthday you remember. If I'm the only person that care about it, we've been friends for 20 years. How is it that you can't take the time to remember one birthday and how to spell one person's name? One person's birthday, one person's name. So to me, you're not a friend. Okay, and it's a lot more to the story, but that'll be, if y'all want to hear, there's another day for another time. The point is, that was my main thing as to why I ended up going ahead and cutting that off. Now, to me, they are gonna make some money one way or another. They gonna make some money, okay? They gonna have a husband, okay? Them Aries women got to have a husband, okay? They fancy. Yes, they like to get dressed. They like to have their hair done, their nails done, all that. They like to have a little purse. They like all that, okay? They like the little, all that, okay? Lashes, everything, okay? They really into that stuff. They really girly girls, and they pretty like, I'm not. So don't be trying to take them on no dirt rides, okay? Don't do that. 9 times out of 10, I mean, you gotta find one that's a real tomboy in order to do that, because most of them do not want to do that, and that's just the realness of it. They could be kind-hearted. I could be honest and say that they could be kind-hearted. I remember she used to say stuff like, "Ooh, you mean? Ooh, you mean?" I was straightforward. She was a little more, I guess, timid to say certain things, but that's not my style. Um, I have, they're good parents. Every Aries that I know, they be on that mama thing, right? They do that mama thing. However, whatever, however, they do that mama thing, okay? And they like to travel. They like to go do things. They like to eat, just try new stuff. They not necessarily like tourists. Tourists, we'll get to that another time, but tourists like to eat, you know what I'm saying? But, they like to go experience new things, and they like to travel and get out, but at the same time, they still homebodies. Like, they still want to be in with their babies and their husband, because, like I told you, they got to have them a man. I don't care. They going to have them a man. Aries woman going to have her man. Kind of like a Cancer woman. Like, them people, they going to have them a man, okay? Um, I would say, for my personal advice as far as dating, I've never dated an Aries woman, so I guess I can't really tell you about dating them. But I would say they like girly stuff. They like the little cute, the simple things, but big things. You know what I mean? Like, they like stuff like that. Like, that tickles they fancy. They like stability. So a man that's gonna come in and be, like, on their stuff, and they can be a little bossy too sometimes. Okay, they can be a little bossy. And like to run the show. Okay, but most women, but for real, they can be a little bossy. So, I would just say, get to know your Aries woman. You know what I'm saying? Because every Aries woman, just like any other sign, just like anybody else, everybody is different. So, get to know your Aries woman, and yeah, I think you'll have a good time. I think they'll, how can I say it? In the bedroom, I hear, they be like, okay, okay, for the men, for the women, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. But yeah, it's both men and women, they gets down, okay? So, um, yeah, that's my rendition of Aries woman. Again, outside of her, and I have a few cousins that are Aries that I actually, talk to and stuff like that. But of course, I've never dated an Aries woman, so I can't specifically say what it's like to date an Aries woman, or any woman for that matter. I just know about the woman per se. You know what I mean? So I hope this helps. Y'all like, comment, share. Please let me know what y'all think. And Taurus is next.